Mr. Vice President of ECOSOC, Excellencies, distinguished delegates, ladies and gentlemen. This inaugural meeting of ECOSOC Coordination Segment has successfully brought together the Council's subsidiary bodies and UN system entities to prepare for upcoming work, share policy analysis, and seek guidance on areas requiring their further attention or enhanced coordination. ECOSOC's policy discussions over the last 2 days addressed the annual theme of ECOSOC under the High-Level Political Forum, which focused on building back better from COVID-19 pandemic, while advancing the full implementation of the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development. The ECOSOC system will build on these discussions in their coming sessions to develop focused assessments and recommendations to inform the ministerial declaration and accelerate the implementation of the 2030 Agenda. In preparation for the new ECOSOC Coordination Segment, the Department of Economic and Social Affairs, UNDESA, conducted a survey on innovative policies and high-impact initiatives carried out by UN system entities related to the annual theme. As of last week, over 60 such initiatives have been highlighted. More than half of them involved interagency collaboration. All addressed the interlinkages among SDGs. The regional commissions also shared very impressive work being undertaken at the regional level. The UN system entities also shared important tools available to support member states in building back better, guided by the 2030 Agenda. We will make the detailed information about these initiatives, analytical work, and toolkits available online shortly. I invite you all to visit the results of the survey on our dedicated UN system SDG implementation database website. There, you will find out more about the impact of the UN system on the ground. Mr. Vice President, the 2030 Agenda is our roadmap for recovering from the COVID-19 pandemic and for building back better. This is a strong message from subsidiary bodies and the UN system. And it was also the message of the High-Level Political Forum convened last July. To build back better, we need to pursue growth paths that prioritize employment creation and promote environmentally sustainable growth. A just, equitable, and sustainable recovery that leaves no one behind requires effective, inclusive, and accountable governance in institutions and adequate public and private funding. The transformational change that is needed will require that we redouble our efforts to achieve gender equality and women's empowerment. Making swift progress towards SDGs in countries in special situations and in countries in conflict would be one of the great victories of humanity. It would be possible with the political will to build and sustain peace, international solidarity, adequate resources, and capacity building. Urgent action is also needed to address climate change, deforestation, pollution and waste, and reverse biodiversity loss. A lot will depend on whether we keep implementing the social measures adopted during the crisis. We must build on our response to the crisis to strengthen social protection, health, and education systems. We must sustain stimulus packages as long as necessary. These are some of the areas identified by the ECOSOC subsidiary bodies and the UN system. for priority action by the international community. Mr. Vice President, let us work even closer together in the context of ACASOC to ensure that our collective efforts lead to success. We look forward to the continuing guidance of member states on where they want the UN and ACASOC system to elaborate analysis and recommendations or improve coordination. On behalf of UNDESA, I thank you all for your concrete suggestions on how to build back better from COVID-19 pandemic and advance the 2030 agenda for all. I thank you.